Manchester United are reportedly edging closer to landing Paris Saint-Germain midfielder Manuel Ugarte, in a move that would see Jadon Sancho head to the French capital. Man United have bolstered their ranks this summer with the additions of Joshua Zirkzee, Lenny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt and Noussair Mazraoui ahead of the start of the Premier League. Erik ten Hag's side get their season underway on Friday night by welcoming Fulham to Old Trafford. And despite having been the busiest of the Premier League's elite this summer, United are keen on making more signings before the transfer window slams shut at the end of the month. The Independent report Manchester United are engaged in talks with Paris Saint-Germain over England winger Sancho, who fell out with Ten Hag last season. While the pair look to have patched things up following Sancho's return from his Borussia Dortmund loan spell, his time at Old Trafford looks to be up, with United now interested in offloading the winger, and his £250,000 a week wage packet. Sancho is reportedly open to the move, and United would alleviate themselves of PSR concerns should they be able to strike an agreement with PSG. They also managed to recently shift on Aaron Wan-Bissaka for £15 million to West Ham United, and sold Mason Greenwood earlier in the transfer window to Marseille for £26.7 million. Who would you like to see Manchester United sign this summer? Let us know in the comments section below. PSG were said to be interested in landing Marcus Rashford, but switched their attention to Sancho when they realized United would not sell the former. And the talks between the two sides over Sancho could see Uruguayan midfielder Manuel Ugarte head in the opposite direction as part of a swap deal. United had a bid for Ugarte, who signed for PSG last year for £51 million, rejected earlier this summer. The 23-year-old has been unable to nail down a starting spot in Luis Enrique's starting lineup and looks set to move on. In other United news, Napoli have seen a bid rejected for Scott McTominay. Sky Italia report Napoli made a loan move offer for the 27-year-old, who is out of contract next summer. United will only allow the Scotland international to leave Old Trafford this summer on a permanent deal, with Fulham, Everton, Brentford, Galatasaray and Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce all said to be monitoring the midfielder. Marcus Rashford shocked Steve McClaren with an irked reaction to his coaching methods before he left Manchester United to take charge of Jamaica, according to reports. The 26-year-old faces a critical season after suffering a dismal 2023-24 campaign, with competition among Erik ten Hag's winger as strong as it has been for a while. Rashford produced a career-best goal-scoring record in ten Hag's maiden season, finding the net 30 times in all competitions. But he was one of several United players to endure declines last term, managing just 8 goals in 43 appearances. Rashford's struggles cost him a spot in Gareth Southgate's England squad for Euro 2024, although that has allowed him a full preseason to prepare for a potentially make-or-break year. Relentless change in the dressing room, among Ten Hag's backroom staff and at executive level has surrounded the United squad since Ineos took control of football operations in February. One of the more recent switches saw McClaren walk away from his second spell as a coach at Old Trafford to manage the Jamaican national team. Mitchell van der Gogh and Benny McCarthy joined McClaren in joining Ten Hag's backroom staff at the start of his reign in 2022 but also departed earlier in the summer. And it has since emerged that Rashford shared a prickly moment with the latter during his misfortunes in front of goal. According to Sky Sports, the United number 10 took issue with McClaren's attempts at encouragement during a 5A-side match during training at Carrington. The former England manager is claimed to have told Rashford that he was the player to score the winning goal before being shut down for putting him under too much pressure. The report adds that McClaren was left stunned by the reaction, having hoped that his comments would inspire as they had done with world-class strikers he has previously worked with. Rashford is now learning from Ruud van Nistelrooy, one of the greatest strikers in United's history, as he prepares for an improved campaign. Van Nistelrooy, who scored 150 goals in 219 games for the Red Devils, joined René Hake, Andreas Jorgensen and Kjell ten Rouwelaar as Ten Hag's new coaches. He has been regularly spotted in conversation with Rashford and United's other forwards in clips from Carrington and during the warm-up for preseason matches. During the Community Shield final against Manchester City, Van Nistelrooy was notably spotted offering Rashford an extended applause from the Wembley technical area after he missed a good opportunity. Ten Hag is confident that one of his poster boys can come good again under the iconic Dutchman's tutelage. He said, "I have no doubt. Van Nistelrooy scored so many goals, so definitely he will help the strikers in different areas and definitely on the mental side, bringing over his desire to win and score goals."